guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, my name is Precious Opota. I create viral AI stories and I teach you how to create yours. And on today's episode, I'm teaching you guys a different thing, but not so different. I'm teaching you a little about AI. Now, a lot of people say AI gives them differently from what they request. That is, AI is no longer giving you accurate answers from what you request. Now, I had to note down so many answers for you guys, so we are going to be learning today. Now, remember how you go to a place and you be like, oh, I'm testing this food, I'm eating this sushi, and if it's nice, I'm coming back. And if it's not nice, I'm never coming back to this place. Now, that's the same thing with AI. And remember how you be like, this banana is spoiled because the banana is black, right? So you already know that this banana is spoiled, so you are not eating that. It is bad. Good. The same thing happens to AI, right? Now, let's say you eat a rotten banana. You will not be able to eat a rotten banana because in your mind, you have predefined your mind to know that this banana is rotten and you are not to eat it. And when you go to a place, you taste the food, you like it, you're coming back for it. But when you don't like it, you're not coming back for it. Now, that's how AI works. Now, when you predefine your AI or ChatGPT, Cloud, any AI tool you know at all, when you predefine them, they'll be like, this is the rule you have given ChatGPT. You say, this is what I want you to do for me, save this, or this is what I want you to be doing for me. Now, that is how ChatGPT is going to respond. That is how your cloud is going to respond. It's going to be responding based on what you have saved in it. You understand? Just like you're going to give it a prompt, you're going to tell it about your African folktale story, your channel, your AI story, your YouTube, everything about your YouTube channel, and tell it a brief story about yourself and tell it to save it. So that next time when you're creating African folktale, it already knows what you are doing. It already knows that, oh, this person is creating an African folktale. This is the name of this person. Oh, this is Royal Stories. And she's creating an African folktale. She's targeting Nigerian audience. She's targeting Nigerian audience. She creates viral AI stories. Do you understand? Now, your AI is going to store this up for you. And anytime you're coming to create something like that, it's going to focus on that niche and it's going to give you something like that. But then, when you're always coming to ChatGPT or your cloud, you'll be like, create so and so for me. Tomorrow you come, you do this differently. Now, remember you did not give it a predefined assignment. You didn't tell it that this is how you should work for me. It's just learning based on what you are inputting in it. Now you can tell it to create a viral AI story for you today, and tomorrow you'll be like, create another thing for you. And next tomorrow you'll be like, you're changing niches, right? So AI is learning what you are doing. AI is learning the thing you are doing specifically. So once they learn everything, it works according to what you have been putting in. Now, remember the example I made earlier? I said, if you go to a restaurant, you eat and you like it, you come back for it. Now, but if you don't like it, you're not coming back for it. Now, imagine you're always talking about African folktales on your AI, on your chatbot. Now, your chatbot is going to know that, oh, this person is interested in AI, African folktale story. So this person is definitely into African folktale story. And anytime this person asks me a question, be it African folktale or not, I'm going to be targeting it, or I'm going to be giving this person answers based on African folktale story. So that is how AI works, right? Remember how you are going to say, oh, maybe you're creating stories, African folktale story, but you've changed your niche, or you are into different niches, and you're like, give me stories, or give me an emotional story, give you ideas for different stories. It's going to bring you back to African folktale. Now, it is learning. That is learning based. It is not predefined. It is learning. And now there are 4 things you should bear in mind when you are talking to AI. I had to jot down because I needed to be talking because I'm not out. All right, 4 things you need to know before putting in a request in AI. 1, AI should know the role you are giving it. Now, you don't just come and say, give me an African folktale story. No. If you say, give me an African folktale story, you're just going to be beating about the bush. Now, when you give it a role, you are a professional African folktale story script writer, or you say act as an African folktale script writer. Now, or act as a professional script writer. Now, AI is going to know that he is working as this person. Now, number 2 thing you need to know is the context. Give AI the background of your story. What is your story about? What are you creating? What is this story about? What is your story about? Now, the audience of your story. is this story for Nigerians? Is this story for Americans? Is this story for whoever the story is for? So you have to give AI the context of your story, that this story is not meant for this. This story is for these people. This is how these people should see my story. And this is the region I want this story to go to. The third is tax. What tax are you giving AI? If you're giving AI tax, you should know the tax you're giving it. Write an emotional story about an orphan. Write an emotional story about a stray dog, or write an emotional story. Now, that is the tax you're giving it. Now, first, we said the role, second, the context, and third, the tax you're giving your AI. Now, the fourth one is the structure. Tell AI how you want your stories to be arranged. Do you want it to start from the hook, the body, the CTA, the cliffhanger? Should it be dialogue? Should it be narration? How do you want your story to be arranged? Now, for me, I go from the hook, the body, the cliffhanger, chapter by chapter. That is chapter by chapter, cliffhanger. I don't know if it's the right word, right? Cliffhanger, then my CTA. Then there should be something at the end, which is what people will learn from your story. That is how I prompt. So if you have these 4 keys and you also understand that your AI is either a learning based or it is predefined. Now, you predefine your AI or you leave it at the learning base. Now, sometimes I personally like to predefine my AI so it knows what I'm doing. I have about 4 channels, and these 4 channels, I use just one AI tool, and it understands my language. Anytime I say, give me, or you are so, it adds according to that particular channel I am talking about. Do you get? Now, it doesn't confuse anything at all for me. Yeah, that's how it works for me. Now, if I say, do this for me, it works according to that particular one. It asks, if it gets confused, ask me, oh, is this you're talking about? Are you talking about this? So now AI understand that I'm working according to this. I'm working with the stray dogs today. I'm talking about stray dogs today. I'm talking about African folktale story today. I'm talking about I'm not about to tell you all my I'm not about to tell you all, but now you understand the concept that your AI should either be in learning base or it's predefined. Now, I bet by now you should know that it should be predefined, and also the 4 things you know, or how to put the 4 things your AI need to know is role, context, task, and structure. You should prompt that way. Now, you guys, if this was helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next video. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Precious Opota. I create viral AI stories and I teach you how to create yours. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.